What are your chances of surviving an actual knife attack? If you don't train, then your chances are going to be very, very slim. Actually almost zero, especially if you're up against a good knife fighter. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys the unwritten rules on how you can actually survive a real knife fight. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use distance, what parts of your body you can use to block, what you can use to sacrifice. And at the end, I'm going to show you a move that I've used before and you can easily apply it right away after watching this video. As you know, all of us live in uncertain times. We can always be attacked and we'll never know why or when. So it's always better to be prepared, okay, to have a working knowledge to be able to survive. I'm going to show all of that to you in this video. Okay, the first rule against a knife fighter is always to create distance. No matter what happens, if you can get out and run, run, okay? There's no use in sacrificing yourself. But let's say, for example, you have an attacker like Rayson coming here, this way, okay? Again, if they cannot run and you have to engage, the best is always to create distance. Let's say he's running after me, go run after me. That's when I have this in front of me, okay? I'm using this to create distance, all right? I always have to have something in between us, okay? So I can use that. A quick story, like I said before, there's a famous master that was attacked before in a taxi cab with a knife, okay? This guy has all sorts of instructionals, he's taught all over the world, but when he was attacked with a knife, what he did was he used his attaché case as a shield against the knife guy, okay? So again, always create distance. Only engage if you actually really have to, okay? Doesn't matter how many instructorships you have, it doesn't matter on the street, okay? Okay, rule number 2, okay? You will always get cut, okay? Expect to get cut. If somebody says that, oh, I'm a grandmaster, I won't get cut, run after him with a knife and see how many times you can cut it, okay? That goes for anybody, okay? Always expect to be cut. But the good news is there's some parts of our body that you can actually sacrifice, okay? Now, I would rather I sacrifice parts so I could still carry on with my life, right? So let's do this. So Rayson, let me show you. Okay, now, from here, the first part of the arm, okay? This can be sacrificed because this is all bone, okay? So you use this part to block, okay? The last 2 fingers, you can also get that cut off. Okay, of course we don't want it to get cut off, but this is what we sacrifice. So from here, all the way here is what we sacrifice. We always block to the outside. We never block to the inside, of course, for obvious reasons. If he blocks with this and I get this, okay, it's going to be, you know, game over for him, okay, if he doesn't get medical help right away. Okay, here also we don't want to sacrifice this either, okay, because this one will really mess up his mobility, all right? So it's always this part. Okay, now I've actually survived a knife fight, several knife fights. So that's my scar right here. You see it? So I sacrificed this. The guy really went all out. I had 25 stitches here. Okay, my arm was open up this way. Okay, but I still followed it. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys how to block also. And what's important is you always get out of the skirmish alive. Okay, the third is whenever you block, always block to the outside, never to the inside, okay? Let me show you why. Okay, so for example, Rayson, come here. Let's say I'm gonna stab Rayson and he blocks me going inside this way, okay? Now look at how he may have stopped the initial threat, but look, I still have all of this, okay? So watch what will happen if the person blocks to the inside though. Okay? So if you see that, I'll do it slower. So let's say he blocked me to the inside this way, okay? Look, what happens, I just walk with him and I use this. Finish, and then I go. Okay? So never block to the inside, it's always to the outside, okay? So whenever he would stab me this way, I always block to the outside, okay? Now everybody will say, what happens if he does this, whatever. Okay, so watch. Okay? As soon as he stabs me here, okay, whether or not this comes up here, okay, so just keep your arm and just stab there. My hand is always here, behind the elbow, okay? So I can either engage or get away. So let's say this time I wanted to get away, so let's say he stabs me, I'm out. I'm out of there. Okay? So remember, always block to the outside, never to the inside, okay? All right, the one is you always have to watch out for recounters. Now, what are recounters? Okay, if you look at all the videos you see on YouTube, it's always one guy just doing this as slow as possible, okay? Now, you have to understand, all knife fighters know that, okay? They know mostly all the counters you've seen on YouTube, they all know that, okay? So I'll give you an example. This would be an example of a basic recounter, okay? Let's say I do stab Rayson here, right? And he blocks this way, okay? All right, normal block, like everybody teaches, okay? So go, please again, go block, go. I go. See it? I sink it in right away. All right, so you have to watch out for recounters. Very, very important that you have to watch out for that. Because if not, it doesn't matter what block you did, this is going inside. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a move that I really like, okay? And if somebody stabs you, anybody else can use this to defend themselves. It's gonna look a little bit complicated at first, but when you get through it, it's gonna be very, very easy, okay? Especially after this, I'm gonna be showing you step by step. And after that, we're gonna be teaching Coach Mike how to do it. So you guys can also follow step by step, all right? So I'll show you guys first what it's like. Okay, so Rayson's gonna stab me here this way, okay? Put your right foot forward, Rayson, there, okay? Now, being able to block, okay, is already a very, very hard thing, okay? So you have to be able to drill this first because the guy's not just gonna do this like everybody does, okay? So there's a lot of drills that you have to exercise to be able to anticipate this, okay? So getting here, once you're here, that's almost the easy part, okay? Now the problem is now, he has recounters, he has a lot of stuff that he can do from here. So your goal now is to neutralize all of this. So let's say for example, we just go here, like this. Now, sometimes this can move up, yes it can move up, but that's why I'm here, okay? And of course I go here right away. All right, so basically, as soon as he goes, boom, I have to hold this right away. Then I come in, okay? Now that I've come inside, I make sure that I bend my knees, see it? Now why does he follow? So I have a lot of pressure here, there, okay? As soon as he follows, then I sink it back into him, okay? Now, if I'm not satisfied with the result, okay, I can take it down. That's my goal. Then I make sure to sink it in, okay? All right, let's try it, Mike. Okay, so now Coach Mike is learning this for the first time, okay? So I'm gonna go step by step with him. All right, so Rayson, let's go. First thing Coach Mike is gonna do is gonna block, okay? As soon as he blocks, he steps out, see it? Look at that, he has complete total control, okay? He blocks and he's holding, he's already here to the outside, okay? Move it a little bit there, step a little bit here. There, okay? Now, from there, okay, he's gonna switch, come in, don't move anymore, don't move, Rayson. Now from there, go. Okay, don't let go, Mike. Coach Mike, look, watch. One more, okay? We'll do it step by step. I go here, all right? Here this way. So 1, 2. It's not here, it's 1, 2. All the way here, okay? That's something else, but that's also fine. Boom, I'm here. Now sometimes this might come up, that's why I have to be able to switch right away. See it? Now I come in. So look at this. I'm gonna do this step by step. This goes here. See it? Goes here. Very, very easy, right? Then this hand comes under. Okay? Now my bone is against this. There. Okay? Now if I bend my knees, he also goes down, if you notice. Okay? So as he goes down, then I bring it back. Okay? Let's try it, Mike. Okay, so right now we're gonna show Coach Mike how to do this. Okay, so here we go. So Rayson comes in, Coach Mike is just gonna block, comes to the outside, okay, he's gonna switch his hands, good, bends his knees, sinks it in, okay, he's gonna take Rayson down, go take him down, now sink it in, good. All right, there we go. Okay, I just showed you the unwritten rules on how to survive a knife fight. These are techniques I never thought I'd ever actually share. So this is actually the first time I've shared this. Now for the question of the day, have you actually ever survived a real knife attack using the techniques you've just seen? Or maybe you have your own methodology? Please share your stories in the comment section below. I would love to see that. Now, if you have any scenarios that you want to see, don't forget to just write it in the comment section. I'll be glad to make a video of it. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.